everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with another layout. So this morning I am going to scrapbook these two photos of my granddaughter, and this is the first time she wore her hair in pigtails. If you've seen photos of her, her hair is really super curly, so it can be a little difficult to style, and she also didn't like the feeling of the hair being in like bands. So anyway, but she looks so cute. Mom took photos of that and I had to scrapbook it, of course. So I'm matting the photos on that pink paper from Doodlebug. It's Petite Prince in cupcake dot stripe. And then I cut a piece of the red paper, which is Petite Prince, Doodlebug Petite Prince in Ladybug gingham linen, and then I'm taking my EK Success embossed dot punch, and I'm just putting an edge on that because I want a larger vertical piece here. Otherwise I felt like the layout would be a little bit too horizontal. Not that I don't do that on a frequent basis, but I was just feeling that today. So that is all going on this background paper, this floral paper, which is so darling. It's the Bella Boulevard Tiny Tots 2.0 sidekick paper. So before I cut the red paper and decide, how high that's going to go, and I could leave it like it is now and just, trim that edge. That would have been fine too. But I didn't want to have to figure out what I was going to do above the title. That's kind of why I'm doing this. So I grabbed this Glitter Alpha from American Crafts Stickers in Fitzgerald. It's navy, although that's not really navy, but that's what it is. And I'm just putting the title Piggies right in the middle of that red paper. So everything is really justified right to the middle of the layout at the moment. So then I found this Puffy Pig sticker. I remembered that Tiny Tots had some animals in it, and it was so cute. How could I not? So then I'm adding that Puffy Flower sticker as well too, and those came from Bella Boulevard Tiny Tots 2.0 Puffy stickers. And then I had that chipboard pink star on the bottom, and now I'm putting it on the top. That is Tiny Tots 2.0, the Chow Chip icons. And then I added in that Twinkle Twinkle Little Star die cut. And that also came from Tiny Tots 2.0, but the ephemera icons in this particular time. So I'm just trying to figure out that chipboard Ladybug is also from the same chipboard, the Tiny Tots chipboard that the star is from. Just kind of trying to figure out these two clusters, the one at the top and the one at the bottom of the photo. And I know I need some place to journal just a little bit, and I'm wanting to add something to ground the clusters. So I grabbed these Ellie Studio labels, and they don't have these available all the time, but they do make them available every so often. So that's a kind of a nice thing to kind of keep in mind and to look out for. They also make printable versions of these as well too, if you're into that. And obviously the advantage to that is that you can print them over and over. And they used to do them in just multicolored, and now they are doing them in just a sheet of the solid color label, which I'm so thankful for. Anyway, all right, so I'm still playing around with that, working on that cluster there. And as I sorry about that little pause, but as I was looking, I realized that the ladybug had fallen off, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I saw a ladybug somewhere, and I just thought that was from that was just from another layout. So anyway, I retrieved it. I'll add that back in. So sorry about that, guys. All right, so just adding some tape there, some ATG tape. And a lot of times with chipboard, especially if you have the kind of flock surface of it, it's better to add it to the layout and not the actual item. As a little tip, I think that's why mine fell off. The Bella Boulevard The chipboard I usually add extra ATG to because the glue from them, even if it has glue, often dries out. Okay, so I've added labels to both of these clusters now. And then I'm trying to find something else for that bottom cluster, and I want it in that blue color because I want to add a little more blue to this layout. Otherwise that title's gonna stand out too much. So I found these bows from Bella Boulevard Cute Clips, the rainy day assortment, and she often wears bows to keep her hair back. So these are paper clips, but I just took it off the paper clip, which I very frequently do with these. I have a hard time using the paper clips. That's one of my kryptonites. So just looking at what else I could maybe do here. And then I found these, I remembered these, I wanted to use some enamel dots on here, and then I found these Doodlebug enamel dots in the sprinkles is what they're called, and it's in the swimming pool colorway, and I am going to use these all up. So yay for a stash bash and a finished package. I in general have not bought anything in quite a while other than Chamel's newest collection last fall, although I will confess to have just ordered a bunch of Maggie Holmes paper to scrapbook my photos from my Paris trip, if you've been kind of watching and know that I did that. No photos printed yet, guys, so don't be too excited yet. But they're coming. All right, there is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Ooh, I almost forgot to tell you, the pink enamel dots are Altenew Cherry Blossom. Anyway, there's the still shot, a couple detail shots. Hope you guys are well, and I'll be back with another layout soon. Bye, everybody.